Good morning. My name is Annie Batchelder, Reverend Annie Batchelder, and I'm just getting everything all tuned up here for us. Gonna start the live channeling in just a sec. Little thing to get set up. There we go. Wow. Now, I'm hoping Good morning. My name is Reverend Annie Batchelder, and we are definitely live here now. I'm so glad to be with you today. I'm hoping we will be able to share some soul consciousness as we move through the energies present today and channel the Akashic beings of light. And I'm hoping to take your questions at the end of whatever channeling they want to do. I'm just checking in with them. And I'll need you to post your questions in the comments so I can see them and be able to channel answers for you. I'm so glad you're here. It is it's a duty, but it's a pleasurable duty for me to channel for you. It's a pleasurable duty for me to be connected with the Akashic beings of light. What a privilege it is for that. Good morning again, Angel Damara. What a loyal person you are. You've captured my heart. The Akashic beings of light are just a beautiful batch of beings who love us dearly and are committed to helping us bring forth soul consciousness as a way of enlightening us and a way of helping us to have really good relationships on earth and experiences of being in a body. Whether we have illnesses or obstructions or resistances or whatever's going on with us, maybe it's a question about work, health, money, relationships, any of that is fine. We can ask about anything, actually, they'll answer, and they will answer it without judgment and without engendering any kind of resistance in you. Good morning, Diane Dobson. What a treat. I am so fortunate to have people like you in my world. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Didn't have a great hair morning this day, so I had to put on a scarf. Image is everything, right? Today, I'm drawn to using one of my very, very favorite essential oils. It's called Gathering. And moving up into this one, it's really good for me for channeling, for connecting with the guides, for being in other dimensions and other energies in space and so forth. Anyhow, so let me see. Okay, I don't have that handy. They're asking me to read the by all that's holy. Hang on a moment. I will be right back. They're going to have me read a piece of writing that they channeled through me. Chapter 16 in my upcoming book, and it's a chapter called By All That Is Holy. So let me get to that chapter. And they're going to have us open the Akashic records before doing this. Oh, good. Angel's posting a question. This is great. She says, I'm planning to move to another state and will be selling my house. It needs a lot of work. I'm having trouble getting started with purging things and start the packing process. What do the Akashic beings of light have to share? Well, I'm going to get to that. But first, we're going to organize your energy here, although you might be pretty organized from this morning's event at the 7:30 channeling that I did on my regular human Facebook page. All right. So I'm going to read the Akashic Records prayer, and your job is to just repeat the lines and the words inside yourself and kind of follow the energy like you're an ascending animal, and you're following the scent and where that draws you. Don't work too hard at it. The energy has a life of its own, and it will probably lift you and do whatever it needs to do for you, because this prayer is pretty potent. All right. By the power of divine light within us, come, Holy Spirit, Spirit of light, Spirit of truth, for the highest good of all throughout time. Fill our hearts with divine love. As we humbly ask permission to open the divine portal to the highest realm of the Akashic records for those present. Akashic beings of light, guide us to the deepest truth of our being. Releasing any blocks and resistance to our abundance and highest good. Lords of the Akashic records, assist us to fully embody our soul's light, to fulfill our soul's purposes, and to heal any accumulated karma. Surround us with the enlightenment and wisdom of our masters, teachers, and loved ones. Clearly direct our perspective and actions to those that manifest our divine plan. Akashic beings of light, guide us to the deepest truth of our being, releasing any blocks and restrictions to our abundance and highest good. Lords of the Akashic records, assist us to fully embody our soul's light, to fulfill our soul's purposes and to heal any accumulated karma. Surround us with the enlightenment and wisdom of our masters, teachers, and loved ones. Clearly direct our perspective and actions to those that manifest our divine plan. Free of all resistance, judgment, and fear. We are now filled with divine love, and the records are now open. I'm going to read a little bit of this, so just take it in at whatever level it arrives in you. The records are open. And so we're going to have the benefit of that as aiding our perspective and our understanding and our ability to assimilate the energy here. This is a pretty good ride. By all that is holy, that includes everything, right? Is there anything created by the great creatress that is not holy? Is there anything about you that is not holy? Anything about you that is outside of the divine's blessing? All that is holy is everywhere. All that is holy is inside of you. All that is holy flows through you at this very moment. You are created by the divine. And it is her holy hand, by her holy hand, that you live and breathe and have your being. It is by her holy hand that you live and have your breathing being. It is by her holy creativeness that you are designed perfectly to serve your soul, so that your soul grows and evolves into greater and greater unity with the great creatress. Good morning, Sherry Cantock. Nice to see you. This is holy growth, Holy Spirit in action. This is holy transformation at its best. Find that holiness inside of you right now. You might even find it as your permanent atom of light. Good morning, Wendy Albrecht. You might find inner holiness by physically embodying the light of your soul. You might find it in the depths of your breath as you let yourself simply be. No demands, no requirements, no effort, no muscling anything, no forcing, just breathe and be. Good morning, Pat Hansen. Holiness is within you. It is always there, like an old friend. Kind, patient, accepting. Yes. You know that holiness, don't you? You feel that holiness inside of you. It is perfectly alive and well inside of you. That holiness has you, and you have it. The distinctions between you and holiness are becoming quite blurred, aren't they? Play with that blurriness. Put your attention in this place where both you and holiness reside in peace, in comfort, in total ease. Rest there. Breathe in that overlap of you and holiness. And you find there really is no differentiation. You belong to one another. Your essence is made of this holiness. Your essence is made of this holiness. Your essence is made of this holiness. This is the strength of your heartbeat, the constancy of your blood flowing, the depth of your breath. The overlap is the spirit that lives within you that we are calling your soul, that we are calling the great creatress, that we are calling the divine. There simply is no division. All is all, and you are in it, part of it, filled with it, surrounded by it, enamored of it, and it is enamored of you. By all that is holy, and you are that, and that is you. By all that is holy, created in pure innocence, created divinely, created by the divine. When you die, you transition from being encased in a body to being all that is holy. You become non-substance. You exist as consciousness, soul consciousness. You transition into this peace. You leave the drama, exit stage left. No bow, no curtain call, no standing ovation. Just release into the peaceful allness. We're going to close the Akashic records with this prayer. Thanking the Holy Spirit for love, protection, and healing received today. Thanking the Akashic beings of light for their guidance. Thanking the Lords, Masters, Teachers, and loved ones for their wisdom and direction. The divine portal and the Akashic records are now closed. Amen, amen, amen. All right. That big thing out of the way. Good. I'm going to bring in the Akashic beings of light. Greetings and welcome, Angel. It is our pleasure to greet your beautiful heart and your great willingness to achieve and to produce the desired, intended effect. Look at you. You are so good at this. You are thinking you're terrible. You have got a list of judgments a mile long about yourself. And this project of moving, it's a big project, no question about it. And half of your consciousness is already there. So I would say to you, we would say to you, joining with the energy of your own beautiful soul so that you are empowered at that energetic, divinely connected, empowered level. When you think about moving, bring all of yourself together. Bring every part of yourself back. All those tentacles of attention, all those points of interest, bring all of that back and become present in the moment. Good, good, good. All of it, even the ones that are down low. Good. And welcome all those points of attention back into who you are right now. Now, one thing you might ask yourself, what one thing can I do today that doesn't scare the pants off of me, that moves me forward in this project of thinning out my belongings and preparing for the move and boxing things up? One box at a time, kind of like one day at a time. One box at a time, one closet at a time, or one section of the closet at a time. Do what you can do. And notice that within you, there's a great energy of detachment forming. It's this ability and this willingness to let go of a lot of encumbering objects. Especially clothing, shoes, it's anything that has this word, the words someday, ... You might want to use this. Someday you might find this handy. Someday I will fit back into this pair of pants. Today is the only day that exists. And so you are who you are, as you are, and exactly right as you are. And so work from this present time person that you are, not this phantasmagorical someday. Let these things, these objects, move on to their next greatest and highest destination. They might be just the right thing for somebody to receive as a gift or goodwill or whatever. You might even send them to a foreign country as a gift for them to use. Good, good. Loosen up the neck. There you go. And the hips a little bit more. There you go. Let your energy drop down into your tailbone. Good. Now, there's something going on with your digestion, mostly in the last third. So it's as if that part of your digestion is a little clamped down, a little constipated and tense. Just like try to open up and receive and release and allow the old to exit. There you go. Good. And so again, we would say, allow yourself to choose what one thing you can do today that will move you in this process along. And you'd be surprised how getting that going. Good morning, Chris Bersati. Getting that going allows you to start the process. I think it's sort of the starting, you're stuck at the starting gate and it's all right. You know, it's a scary process. You're making a big change. There are a lot of unknowns. You are large enough, powerful enough, centered enough, creative enough to meet this challenge. Truly, yourself is much more powerful than you give it credit for. And you can call on the Akashic beings of light for help at any given time, or you can call on your inner divine. There you go. Yes, that feels good. Calling on the inner divine. Good morning, Toby Lesum. What a treat. I'm so honored. So Angel, I also feel that you have a lot of stake in where you're going. Like you're going to just be the new person that you have become, and you will find that a lot easier where you're going. However, the process of the personality, not the soul, not your energy self, but your personality is a little attached to all that has given you stability, been part of your reality here, that has helped you in the location where you are now. And moving towards the new, it's always a threat to the personality. So you get to kind of tell your personality it's going to be all right. It's okay, honey bunch. It's okay. We're going to be nice. We're going to do okay. You're bringing you with us. We're going to take care of you along the way. Yeah, very good. Oh, thank you, Sherry. I'm so glad that amazing blessings are flooding you. That's the idea. It's just that you're such a sponge for energy, Sherry. Really, you just pick this up so easily, and it's a part of who you are. And you have a great belongingness in the Akashic records and with your soul. And I would say keep working with that. Keep doing all that you can to have that be a daily engagement where you really bring in your soul's energy and you bring in the light of the Akashic records. This is so good for you. It's like your battery got run down over the last couple of years to quite low. It's filling now. It's about 63% full again, but you are using this energy as a fueling of your inner battery, Sherry. So it's let the light fuel you, because that's it. I mean, that's what you eat for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And Sherry, you're moving too? Oh, well, see, there's no accidents, huh? I tell you, the way the magic works, and it's ordinary magic. It's the ordinary magic available to us every day. Let me see if I've missed anything above this. Okay, any questions? Sometimes my system's a little slow at bringing everything up. I'm so glad that all of you showed up here today. No, it just keeps repeating the same thing, I think. All right, let's see. Pat Hansen, Mother Mary has a message for you again. It's big. There's a feeling of weight around my neck and shoulders. Do you feel as if you are not serving at your highest and best good, as if you are somehow idling, waiting for instructions? And it is true, you are. We would say to you, get out paper and pen and begin to ask Mother Mary directly, what is my assignment for today? What is my assignment for this afternoon? What is my assignment in reference to fill in the blank? Work, money, friendships, spiritual growth, all of that. The other thing that you might ask is, how do I serve thee, and how do I serve thee and me the best? Because it's such a unified, you serve her and you serve yourself at the same time. Always it's engaged, always it is together. And what is good for you is what ripples out on this earthly planet and is available for others to receive as well. The divine love, this divine feminine, this very enveloping, feminine, accepting love. Yeah, okay, good. There's a little criticism in there, Miss Pat. You could just let that go. That is just a product of the mind. And as you know, the mind is an ancient creation, and it is programmed from the past. It's programmed as more of animal instincts, run, fear, fight, eat, fight for food. That's even better. Fight for mates, i.e. possessions. Okay. All of this is the mind, and it is not what you need.
+1.
Isn't that interesting, getting a phone call in the middle of this? Okay, thank you. So let's just tune back into that. So Mother Mary is soothing all of that criticism and judgment, and just let yourself out of the judgment jail. No cheese down that tunnel. Step out. That's right. And when you step out, you literally step into the arms of Mother Mary. I see you giving her a huge hug, and her just enveloping you in her blue cloak. It's quite lovely. Thank you. Okay. I'm just wondering who else I'm supposed to be talking to. Wendy Albrecht, did you have anything that you wanted to know? Or Diane Dobson? Thank you for being here. It kind of keeps directing me to the top again. The energy feels as if we're at the end of this transmission right now. But the Akashic beings of light do have a message. All right. Welcome, as we have said before, to this energy of presence. And may it be a gift to you, for we are holding you in our holy hearts. And we see you and know you as powerful beings with powerful love and empowering words and powerful ideas and powerful ways of contributing to the world. And know that your very being, the more present you are in the moment with your very being, the more powerful you are and the more effective you are at bringing the healing that this planet needs and the increase in consciousness that humanity needs. You make it available to all the world, for there are beings tuning in from Syria and Lithuania and Ukraine and Russia and Mexico and South America and all these remote places, hoping to tap into love and unity and oneness. And you all have desires in those directions, and you all tap into those elements and then project that outward from your state of being as your individual transmission of love and peace. So the more peaceful you can be, the better. Do not spend too much time alone, because that is sometimes gets you drowned in the limitations of that animal mind. And then you pick on yourself. Here you go. Your presence here, all of you, has been so welcome. Thank you for taking in our energy and our message. You are deeply loved. And we are always answering you if you ask for help, any kind of help. Help me with money. Help me with this relationship. Help me with a pair of shoes that fit my feet. Whatever the issue is, we will help you. We will help you. And we will provide it with love, always on a carrier frequency of love. And so it is for this day. We bid you adieu. Yes, every day at this time, or not every day. Your question, Sherry, I'm doing the channelings on Wednesdays at 9 a.m. Pacific. So I'm not sure if I'm answering the right question from you. That I'm not doing it every day at this time. However, it might grow into that. We just never know. I haven't gotten that instruction. Thank you, Toby, Sherry, Angel, Pat, Hanson, Wendy, Albrecht, Diane, Dobson, thank you. And if there are any others also here, I am deeply grateful. And I'm grateful also to all those who watch this later on. Thank you for blessing me. Your presence is such a blessing. I thank you. Goodbye now.